Hello and welcome to the Release What's Holding You Back Masterclass. I'm Power Coach Alishia, your source of fun, funny, exciting, entertaining, and educational coaching with a twist of tough mama bear, no fluff, no hand-holding, no bullshit love. It's my job to teach you how to live the life you love, plus build a profit-filled empire unapologetically authentic. And I do that through speaking. I'm an author, and I teach you how to rock your direct sales business the smart way. All right, you guys, so I'm hella late. I was on a strategy session and trying to go live on YouTube at the same time did not work. So that's a bummer, but I'm here. I'm ready to rock. Let me get this shared all around, and then we will rock and roll, and hopefully Marcy can get the message sent. So let me send a message to her. Let me get this shared. Thank you guys for being patient. Oh, so as you guys are getting on here, make sure you say hi to me in the comments. I do not remember what today's keyword word is. I have lost my mind. What's today's word? I think it's release, but don't type anything in the comments till I get your word. Because if the word is not release, you are going to be screwed. It will not let you get whatever you need. Oh, the word is mindset. I don't know why we couldn't just do release. All right. So again, I'm just doing my best to get these party started. All right, so guys, go ahead and drop mindset in the comments as you're coming on here. So just type mindset, and then the system should kick you back a message so that you can get whatever we have for you today. I can't believe I don't know what you get even. Marcy, are you here? What do they get? Can you guys believe me? I'm pretty ridiculous. I know. I'm doing my best, but yeah, I'm just really starting all these watch parties everywhere. So that's why this is taking so much time. But I am done right after this one. Actually, I started it in the main two groups. I think that's it. What do you guys get when you type mindset? What is the cool thing that we created for you? We do everything like a week and a half plus in advance. So that's why I don't remember. Like, I have no idea. What do you people get? Tell me. Oh, journal prompts. Thank you. Which one of you guys just, oh, you guys sent a message. I was like, what's going on? All right, I got to pin my video to the top of the page. Sorry, guys. I'm like discombobulated today. All right, so first and foremost, I do want to say, well, I'll just come over here. I do want to say that my rock camp for booking parties is going down on Monday. So you can go to rockcamp.directsellersrock.com. That's right here on the screen, and sign up for that training. Okay, so here's the deal. It is booking training. If you are already in my academy, you're getting a shit ton of booking training. However, being part of a rock camp is a completely different experience because of how it's delivered, right? How it's brought to the forefront, the different elements that come in that I teach you. Plus, I'm teaching you new strategies that I've developed through coaching my clients, different things I've had my clients doing that are working out really great. And so I share that on those sorts of trainings. They're the most new and updated. So if you're in the academy, do you need to jump into the Booking Parties Rock Camp? No. Will it help you a shit ton? Yeah. Okay. So that's completely up to you. All right. So again, as you guys are coming on here, drop mindset in the comments, mindset, all one word, and the system is going to kick you back a message and send you the journal prompts. I don't know. Why would you be getting journal prompts today? This doesn't make any sense to me. I'm so confused. I don't understand. It's fine. The journal prompts will be awesome for you guys. Okay. You guys can hear me. All is good. If you haven't said hi to me in the comments, make sure you say hi to me. All right. So that's what that is up on the screen. I need to close this down. Sorry again that I was so late. I was attempting to go live on YouTube, but there's a million freaking things that have to happen in order for that to happen. So that'll have to happen next week. All right. So I have my notes here. One of the very first things that I want to talk to you guys about in this masterclass, which is again releasing what's holding you back, is first getting clear. Oh, it's the My Shit worksheet. Okay, so much better. So much better. I was like, I don't know why they would be getting journal prompts today. That's better served for the next masterclass, which is probably what they're getting then. I don't know, or maybe it was last week. It doesn't matter. So today we're going to be talking about how to get clear or uncover what you do to sabotage yourself. And then I want to get clear on the repetitive habits that you have that derail your success in your life and your business. And then we'll talk to you about, or I'll be talking to you about, creating the solid plan so that you can start putting new habits in place that serve you. All right. So those are the three main things that we're talking about today. So first and foremost is uncovering the ways that you sabotage yourself. So let's look at this. If you were to think about it, if you are doing well in your business, which is, let me rephrase, if you're doing better in your business than you are right now, whatever that means, what usually happens that derails that success? Go. Throw it down in the comments. So when your business is doing better than what it is right now, or let's say that this is the best your business has ever been, what usually happens that derails your business? I.e., put your parties back to zero, makes your cancellations skyrocket. The parties that are holding, let's say this is another example, the parties that are holding are low attendance. What's derailing it? I want to see where your guys' head is. Now, as you guys are coming through and you are commenting, answering those questions, I want to talk to you about what's important in what you write. Because a lot of times when things are derailing your success, you think that it's external circumstances. So when you're answering questions like this, you're saying things that actually aren't what's derailing your success. So I need you guys to be interactive with me on these next week's master classes. So last week was all about whatever it was. I literally don't remember. What is wrong with me? I don't remember what last week was. But if you guys aren't interactive in the comments, I can't really help you guys to the levels I want to. Of course, I'll be able to help you. But if you don't respond to my questions, then it's not going to be as good as it would. All right. So what is it that derails your track that you're on and puts you back at zero or fucks everything up for you? That is the question. Hi, Michelle. Anybody? Nobody? Nobody has anything? Let's see. I'm just looking to see if there's any comments anywhere else. Oh, there we go. So Jenna and Latia are willing to play. Thank you, Jenna and Latia, for being willing to play and answering my question. So Jenna says, getting lazy and not doing what you were doing that was working. So is that true for you, or are you trying to answer the question for everyone? That's my first question. Latia says, focus and school. Marcy, elaborate on what you mean by your mind. Okay. So focus derails you. So give me a little bit more on that. I mean, I can ad lib and I'm 99% sure I know what you mean as it applies to your life, but I want to know from your perspective, what do you mean by focus? So you're doing really good focusing, killing it, taking the right consistent action. And then all of a sudden this comes up. So you go here and you do that, right? Or what? School, give me more details. So guys, when you guys are answering these questions today, give me more details instead of one word or two words so that I can help you. Yours has not gone off the rails yet. That's awesome. Let's not ever let that happen. Jenna, let's keep going and rocking it out. Procrastinating personal issues. Mel Robbins says, procrastination is fear. Usually the reason why we are procrastinating, I think she says it's fear. I'm like putting words in her mouth. No, she says the reason why we procrastinate is fear, right? Fear that something's going to go wrong, the fear of failure, the fear of success and then losing that success, right? So she asks, What are you afraid of? So that's what I'm asking you. What are you afraid of that if you take that action, that is going to happen? And 2, procrastination comes from overwhelm. Actually, that's what I really think she says. That there's so much on your plate, so much you're trying to do, so big that you're thinking that you don't take the action. So that's the secondary question. What are you overwhelmed about? What's the big things that you're attempting to do that is overwhelming you so you're not doing anything at all? That's the next part of the question. So going back to what Marcy said, getting too much on my plate and not being able to keep everything together. So that's a little different than your mind though, right? So is that when you say phrases like too much on your plate, not being able to keep it all together, talk to me more about that. What is happening? Is it your personal life? Is it your business? Is it working here? Is it distraction so you're not staying on track? There's so much that plays into even that paragraph, Marcy. Let's see. Scrolling down so I can see what you guys are saying. So Latia says, I know that I'm in school, but when my wheels get to spinning on my business, that's all I can think of. So if I'm focused on one, I'm not doing the other. So that is big on time allotment, right? Everybody says, I don't have time, I don't have time, I don't have time, I don't have time. Actually, you do have time. You just are not making time for each of the things. That's really what it all boils down to. So when it's time for school, you stay on school. And when it's time to work your business, you work your business. When it's time to be with your family, you are with your family, right? So it's compartmentalizing each of those things and having their own time slots. I recently changed my schedule so everything has a time slot. So literally every single thing I do in the day has a time slot. Now, I used to not be able to do this because it was highly overwhelming. I constantly felt like I was falling behind. I wasn't getting things done. I was distracted and it was jacking it all up. And here's the thing. Like I said, I have everything timed out, step by step by step, exactly when I need to do what, all of the things, right? But I'm also giving myself grace. So I think what happens is when we time everything out and we have everything mapped out of what we're supposed to be doing when, one, we pull it too tight. We don't give ourselves any leeway. So that's one challenge. But the other thing is not giving ourselves any grace to not be rushing through it all. So that's the other thing I find is when you do have things timed out, you're like, go, 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 go. And so then that creates overwhelm and anxiety and angst. So here's my day. 8:30 to 9 o'clock, that's when I'm bebopping around the house. I'm doing random shit. I'm turning on the candle warmers or replacing the wax in the candle warmers. I'm changing out my plugins from Bath & Body Works, checking them to make sure none of them are empty. I'm using the bathroom. I'm taking my Thrive. I'm opening the blinds. I'm turning on my fake fireplace. I'm setting up for working out. I'm waking up my oldest. Just little things like that, right? So I call that bebopping around the house. So that's what I'm doing between 8:30 and 9. And actually, I do that from 8:30 to 9:30. It's just time to wake up and get moving. So really 8:30 to 9, I bet you I spend 15, 20 minutes just like sitting on the edge of my bed, wondering why I got up on an alarm. No, just kidding. But I'll spend some time just like sitting there and taking in the start of the day, looking out the window at the weather, even if it's shitty weather, looking at how beautiful it looks, whatever it is. By 9:10, I'm getting ready for my workout. If I haven't taken my Thrive, I take it. I am like bitching at my child to now get the hell out of bed because they start their homeschool at 10 and they drag their asses. If I'm not set up for my workout, which sometimes I am and sometimes I'm not, I'm getting my weight set up, I'm getting my mat set up, I'm getting the TV set up, I'm turning on the music, I'm getting everything ready to start my workout. And once my workout starts, that moment is what moves my day forward and actually a really good fluid motion. So from 9:30 to 10:15 is my workout. From 10:15 to 11, that's when I'm getting ready for the day. From 11 to 12, that's when I journal and I meditate. From 12 to 12:30, let me see. I can't remember. Oh, 12 to 12:30, that's when I write my 750 words. 12:30 to 1, that's when I'm checking in with the team, Facebook messages, commenting in the challenge group the challenge that I'm running right now, commenting on posts that I've made or making my posts, clearing out my Asana tasks, answering questions for my team in Asana, in our team chat, getting everything cleared out. I clear out my email at that time every day. So from 12:30 to 1, that's really like getting connected to the day and moving forward. From 1 to 2, I am training as a student in a course. The course I'm doing right now is my speaking course. So I'm listening to what she's saying. I'm going through the processes. I'm taking notes, just like I have you guys do when you train with me. So I do that from 12 to 1 o'clock so I could start moving my dream forward. At 1 o'clock is when phone calls start, which is strategy sessions, coaching sessions, or that's when I'm starting to work on the sign-up page for my events or setting up my new Rockstar Direct Sales website or whatever. That's when work actually starts, is at 1 p.m. Oh, excuse me, 2 p.m. Because from 1 to 2 is my training time, at 2 p.m., my time. So then at 2 o'clock, that's when I actually start work. And I notice if I get my nails done or eyelashes done, I'll stretch my evening out because I usually, if I get eyelashes done, I can't start work till 3:30, 4 o'clock. It takes forever. So I stretch my night out to 8 or 9 my time. I cannot stand that. So I've made the decision. I don't like the way that feels in my schedule. So I made the decision that I'm not doing that anymore. It really fucks with my time with Daniel and just like my wind down time at night. And it keeps me wound up and it makes me work until 10 or 11 o'clock at night. Every time I have a schedule to 8, I work until 10 or 11. So that tells me my threshold cannot be crossed. So my time to get off is 6 p.m. And it also makes it to where when I sit down at dinner, all I can think about is the work I have to get back to. So why am I sharing with you my schedule? Because this is one of the ways that I have stopped holding myself back. I used to get up between 10:30 and 11:30 every morning. I just let myself wake up when I woke up. I didn't have an alarm. And now I shifted back to getting up at 8:30 and I get up by an alarm. One thing you should know about me is I hate alarms. They annoy me, they piss me off, and they set me off in the worst mood unless I'm going on vacation. But since I've made this conscious decision to shift my schedule so I can follow my dreams, it doesn't bother me at all. The other thing that I noticed, my ability to consistently work out has been unbelievable because I'm not late rushing through the day. My workout has a slot, so I get it in every single day. And if I don't get my workout in, it's because I consciously chose not to work out that day, which just gives me extra time in the morning to chill with my kids, myself, relax, whatever I want to do. Maybe I play my video game, right? It's really awesome. So I wanted to share that with you to kind of give you an idea of what I mean by my day is literally scheduled out all the way down to 6 p.m. Back to back to back. Now, I was late today. Yep, I stayed on a call because I wanted to stay on a call. Then I didn't realize that I had all this shit I had to do for YouTube, so it jacked it all up. And I noticed that like when I'm in the shower and I don't have this time day, I might wash a little faster. But today I slowed myself down. So why are you washing faster? Slow down. If it adds 30 seconds to your day or a minute to your day or even 2 minutes to your day, it's not going to matter because I have a lot of time all day long. I have 5, 10, 15 minutes here that I end up done early. So I'm just like chilling. So if I take the time to slow down a little bit, it's not a big deal. One of the ways that I was sabotaging my success was sleeping in late and then feeling like I was rushing through the day and never getting anything done. So that's why I shared that with you. All right, let's look at what you guys are saying now. So Marcy came back and said it was distractions, right? So she's getting pulled off and pulled off and pulled off. And so what happens is the distractions actually derail the productivity. Things don't get done. And now it feels like it was just a shitty day. So that's where you have to fix. That's one of the ways you're sabotaging. But Marcy specifically, because I know you work for me, I don't know, we've been friends forever. I can say to you that the distractions are intentional from your subconscious mind. Subconsciously, you are letting the distractions take over. And this could be for other people too. I'm speaking to Marcy directly, but it could be for, all of you. You're actually subconsciously looking for things to distract you, letting those things distract you. And then it derails. Why? Because you're comfortable beating yourself up. You're comfortable being frustrated with yourself. You're comfortable messing up and having to apologize. You're comfortable in the worst ways. So if you're killing it, you're doing all the good things, everything's getting done, that is extremely uncomfortable. Yes, you're proud of yourself, and I see you making more statements like that, and you're really feeling good in one breath, but you don't let that last. If you have a few days that are good like that, inevitably things will start to happen, so you derail that. And I could be completely off my rocker, but I believe I'm right. So now that I've brought that to your attention, make sure you don't let your subconscious mind run you like that. I believe your subconscious mind is putting those distractions there so you fuck shit up and you stay comfortable, because you're comfortable or have been comfortable being hard on yourself, beating yourself up, screwing shit up, right? So you're working on being comfortable with the positive things and being, proud of yourself, but that's not your comfort zone yet. So that could be what's fucking everything up for you in your personal development. That's my 2 cents. All right, Celia says, in my case, it's more about being aware of how much time and energy goes into each of the tasks. So I'm just working on dividing and conquering all the tasks I set for the week. Everything else is debatable. Here's the thing. Most tasks don't take a long time. They really don't. Most things, they don't take a lot of time for you to do and complete. So what happens, though, is multitasking. So the book called The One Thing by Gary Keller, he talks all about, God, I think I always say the wrong author, The One Thing. He talks about the different things that are screwing things up for you. And multitasking is one of the things that today is supposed to be such this big thing. It's so good that you're an awesome multitasker. But truth be told, if you're multitasking, nothing's really getting done effectively. So I bet you, when you say the time allotted to get said thing done, in that moment, you're not just doing that one thing. In that moment, you're doing 17 things. That was my wake-up call when I realized I absolutely had to start training a team, because I would be on strategy sessions and building website pages and order forms and responding to messages, checking in with the team. Like, everything was a clusterfuck. I was doing everything at one time, and I felt so exhausted and pulled in a million different directions and overwhelmed, because I thought I didn't have the time to do all of the things. So even before the team was trained, and I still had to get all their training and get them put in their positions and get them all up to speed, I stopped doing that. And I started doing my best to allot time for things. But I wasn't getting up early enough to really make that all happen. Now, I'm not saying that that part is your problem. I would say, though, you're more than likely multitasking. So it's taking you a lot longer to get things done than it really would be if you just sat down and did them. All right, my beautiful mother. I have to set my entire day based on my hour of power. I must have a schedule for all my tasks with a timeline, or I'm all screwed up by the end of the week. It's true. So back to what Celia said, if you have all these things that need to be done, then there's the book that's called Eat the Frog. I don't know who the hell wrote the book, but it's about getting the most important things done first. The things that you don't want to do, the things that are going to suck up your time, right? Boom, right there. So if you have big things that need to be done for the week, they should be Monday first thing, right? Because if they're not, they're going to keep being pushed and being pushed and being pushed. And every time they're pushed, you're pissed off at yourself because now it's another week and it's not getting done. It's not getting done. Here's my little disclaimer to that, though. Is that said thing, hi, Sheila, that you're not doing something that truly needs to get done? Was it a great idea that you had something that you wanted to do, but it no longer serves you? If that's so, then take it off the down list. Brian Tracy. Thank you, Francine. Eat the Frog is by Brian Tracy. All right? All right. Let's go over to some more stuff in the, what are these called? Parties. Yay! Hi, Maya. All right, so Jenna says, that is one of my big bad habits. I'm a major multitasker and I am learning a new way so that I focus my time better. So once you get done with the books, 5-second rule and the desire map, specifically for you, Jenna, the one thing is next on your list. It is one amazing book. Love it. I was screaming from the rooftops about it a few months ago because that was the book I was reading. By the way, if you guys have not typed mindset in the comments, be sure to do that. Mindset right in the comments so that you guys can get, my shit worksheet. Now, let me tell you a little bit about this worksheet before I go on to bullet point number 2 and what I want to train you on today. The My Shit worksheet is actually going to take you through brain dumping all of your shit. And then once you brain dump all the shit, you want to rewrite it in a positive way and then make a plan to release it all, let it all go, reorganize things, get up earlier, whatever it is that's causing that shit to be your shit. We've got to start letting it go. And that worksheet is the first step to that because you're getting clear on all of it. Then you're going to rewrite it all in a positive way. So if you suck at actually taking action, so let's the thing is, I am a really big procrastinator. Then the flip side of it, because that's one of the things on your shit list, right? Like it's shit, it sucks, it's frustrating, it's overwhelming. Then the rewrite of that is that I take consistent action on one thing at a time to completion, right? That's the positive of it. Something like that. If the next thing on your shit list is I am constantly distracted by things, getting derailed, and things are not getting done or getting done wrong, that's another thing on your shit list. You say, I am very focused on the things that I need to do one at a time and they get done right and to completion. Boom. Feel like, oh my God, I have no fucking time to do anything. I never have time. That's a shit list, right? Rewrite of that. I always have the time to do all the things that I need and want to do every single day. Now, once you get your shit and you write the rewrite of that, now it's time to put that into action. What's fucked up in your day-to-day life that's making it to where these things are on your shit list? What needs to happen? What needs to be cleared out? What conversations need to be had? What tools and programs and strategies need to be put in place? What's missing to start to put those things together? Okay? All right. All right. You haven't gotten anything? It's working for everyone else, I think. I've been getting a lot of notifications. Is that working for you guys, the mindset? Oh, I hope so, because a lot of you guys have already commented, nope, it's not working. Uh-oh. Please hold. It's not going to let you guys re-comment on this live, though. So Marcy's going to have to send it to each of you guys individually if it's really not working. Please hold. Sorry, guys. This really takes me off the track, but I'll be back in just a second. Oh, that's why it's not working, Marcy. You have it in draft form. Ah! That's why it's not working. Did it go to the right? I think. But now we got to change the word, and now I don't even know if it will work. Okay. I don't know if that's going to work, though. Now you got it? Boom. Okay, cool. Marcy, get your shit together. Just kidding. Okay. So let's go to bullet point number 2. So I want you to get clear on the repetitive habits that derail your success in your life and business. So I already kind of started talking about this with Marcy, right? But for every one of you, whatever derails your success, and again, we're not just talking about business here. We got to get away from business. The theme of this month is get your shift together. It has nothing to do with business, but has everything to do with your business success. What are the consistent habits that you have that constantly derail your success, right? So first thing was, how are you sabotaging yourself? Oh, I procrastinate. Well, no, that would be actually a habit that derails your success is procrastination. But how you're sabotaging your success is using procrastination as an excuse. Ha. How are you sabotaging yourself? Oh, I just say I don't have any time. Yes, you do. We all have the same 24 hours in the day. How many times have you heard that before? How do you sabotage yourself? If you're my mom, you wake up and you say, I don't give a shit. I'm not going to go on a schedule this week. I've got so much to do. I'm so busy. I'm not going to worry about it. And her whole week goes to shit. So how does she sabotage herself? She decides not to set her schedule. What are repetitive ways that she derails? I don't know. Maybe it is getting distracted. Maybe another repetitive way that she derails is letting yourself get overwhelmed easily, which could be fixed by just taking things one step at a time and knowing that it will all get done. It seems so simplistic, but it's true. If it is your intention to complete something and make it happen in a timeline, and you are doing your best by taking it one step at a time of action towards that goal, it will happen. Now, you may get to D-Day and have a fuck ton of stuff to do, or have to call on your friends to help you out, but that's not because you didn't do your best, okay? Okay, so I call that future tripping too. So let's talk a little bit about that. A repetitive habit that you could have that would derail your success in your life and business would be future tripping. And I have found this to be my biggest challenge. Here's an example. I'm so much better with it now, but I used to look ahead at the bills for the month. Okay, we could be at the first of the month, and let's say everything is due at the end of the month. So I literally have 29 plus days, and I would find myself stressed out about the shit due at the end of the month. Holy fuck, what are we gonna do? We can't afford it. I gotta call my mom and see if she can give me some money. I don't know. These fucking parties suck. They're at $150 each. I don't know why we moved to Florida. Oh my God, I have no idea. It's like 30 days away. Sometimes I could future trip on, months down the road. What happens if, right? Have you ever caught yourself future tripping like that? Even like 2 weeks. Let's pull it a little tighter. In 2 weeks, this is gonna happen. So if I don't this now, that's gonna be fucked up. We're gonna go back to money because generally we future trip on money, right? So mortgage is due in 2 weeks. You have no clue right now how you're gonna pay for it. So you start tripping out about the mortgage, stressed out. You uproar the entire house like, I don't know what the hell I'm gonna do. You're crying, you're down and out. You've got 2 weeks to come up with a mortgage payment. Future tripping is a repetitive habit that will derail your success in your life and business. Because if you spent a quarter of the energy on putting together a plan to come up with the mortgage money that you put into future tripping, you'd be fine. Take that in. No, nobody future trips. Not on the main Rockstar Direct Sales page. Haha. The people in the watch parties do. What the hell with you? What the hell's wrong with you guys on the page? All right. Hi, Ryan. Okay, so the words I choose to use can sabotage me so much. So much. Yeah, like you say, try treating my biz like a hobby. That sabotages me. Yes, I do that so much, says Bex. Oh, damn. Now I have a word for it. Yep. It's called future tripping. I got future tripping from Danielle Laporte. I love the woman. She wrote the book, The Desire Map, changed my life in so many ways and still continues to change my life today. She talked about future tripping in her Desire Map audiobook. I think she actually talks about it in the actual book, obviously. She talks about it in the audiobook. And it gave me a word for it. And you guys, I have to pull myself back off the ledge all the time and go, okay, like what? Like that doesn't even fucking matter right now. It doesn't matter. That's a month away. That's 2 months away. That's 3 months away. Like, what are you doing now? What decisions do you need to make now? And so now, and we're going back to money because this is big for me. Money is very big for me. It's the thing that I tie my emotions to. And I don't mean sales to you. I mean money in the bank to pay bills, right? Working money in my personal life. Now, I used to just stress out about all kinds of fucking money all over the place, and it didn't matter. So now I can look at, okay, the mortgage payment is paid now. All the bills are paid to date. But based on the forecast and what I see, if we don't make changes, we won't make the mortgage payment. We won't do this. We won't do that. So this is what we need to do. This is me having a conversation with my husband. You need to go drive Uber. $500 a week. That will definitely take care of the mortgage payment. Go out and drive until you hit $500 a week. I realize that my one-on-one clients are down. That's another thing that's affecting. So I'm going to get on it and I'm going to refill my schedule with one-on-one clients because I don't know how I got down to 3, let's say, right? This is conversation. He immediately makes his plan for the week with Uber. That night, he's starting to drive at 5 p.m. And now I'm starting to send messages for strategy sessions. Within 7 days, our finances in this discussion are back on track. And the reason why is because instead of future tripping, crying, saying we won't be able to pay our bills, I don't know what we're going to do, which used to be me, I'm losing my shit and then going out to eat, I say, we stay the course with the money we spend today, with what we do day to day. We're still going to the movies Friday. We're still doing everything we've always done because we're not going to tell the universe we can't afford it. This is what we're going to do in the meantime to bridge that gap. And now that I decide not to future trip and I choose to make a plan, everything always works out. Now I still make the statement, if we don't do something, it's going to be fucked up. Like, holy shit. And then we do something and then it's not. But it's different, right? The two differences, one used to overtake me emotionally. I would cry. I would be so stressed out. The fucking sky is falling. We're going to have to sell our firstborn child. Seriously. It used to, because it would just get so bad. Mel Robbins talks about this. She says, when something triggers you, you feel it in your body first. So wherever you feel it, chest, your heart might race, your chest might get tight, you might start to have a panic attack or an anxiety attack, your stomach might turn. For me, my chest gets tight, my heart races, and my stomach starts to hurt. So all the fucking things happen. I start shaking. So like all the things happen in my body all at one time, right? So she talks about you have 90 seconds from the time it hits your body, because it hits your body first before it goes to your mind. You have 90 seconds to recognize how your body is feeling and do something different before it hits your mind. Because as soon as it hits your mind, that's when you spiral and it turns into a fucking shit show. So one of the suggestions she had was to count back from 90 to 1 or from 1 to 90. Another thing you can do is take 5 good deep breaths because you're feeling it and you're taking action to calm it down. So what happens is you feel it in your body and it gets to your mind and then all hell breaks loose because you did nothing about it and you let it get out of control. But if you stop it in the body state and calm yourself back down, it never spirals. A chick pissed me off so fucking bad the other day. In 1 minute, I went from calm to my heart being 130 beats per minute. Like I was so pissed at her. I was irritated. And I remembered what I had heard when I was getting ready for the day on that audiobook. And I was like, no. So I started breathing, taking a deep breath. And then all of a sudden my heart rate was back down. Normally, I would have got up to go pee and then came out to get a bottle of water. And then my husband would have said something. I would have bitched him out over something else. And then there'd have been dishes in the sink. And I'd been bitching at Ronan. And oh my God, I tripped over the fucking dog bone. Why can't you guys clean it up? Why are the dog bones? See, that's a spiral. All because this lady was being a bitch to me. See what I mean? But I was able to breathe it out, calm down, block her from everything, send her a screenshot, basically tell her to fuck off and move on with my life. You guys are like, oh my God. True. This is me. This is just me telling you my truth. Oh, I don't know where it is in the book. She just says future tripping. I think she only does it once. It's part of a story that she's telling. All right. So yeah. And that's the thing. Your money triggers come from childhood. We're broke. We can't afford that. No, you can't have that. I can barely pay the bills. You can see your parents crying, all of the things, right? So it comes from somewhere. And truly, it doesn't matter why it's a trigger, but knowing why it's a trigger is important and what happened so that when those situations happen, you're going to feel it somewhere and you got to do something about it. And it doesn't have to be money. It doesn't even have to be this. It could be when a party cancels. Oh, pain in your stomach. Now you're starting to stress out. Oh my God, what am I going to do? This business sucks. It was less part of blah, blah. But it got to your head, right? You have 90 seconds from feeling it in your body to spiraling in your head. That's why it's important that you're in tune with yourself. That's why it's important that you're paying attention to how you feel. So let's talk about your plan to create new habits that serve you, which is basically what I've been talking about this entire time. I don't even know if we need to talk about the plan because every time I've taught you guys the problem portion of it, the solution was a new habit. So the 90-second count down or count up is a new habit. Learning to feel whatever's going on in your body so that you can go, okay. Obviously it's not, and sometimes it could be something so dumb. Somebody could call you that you're like, this person never calls. Like, what's going on? You haven't even answered the fucking phone yet. They call, and all of a sudden your heart starts to race. You're like nervous, you're stressed. If you would just answer the fucking phone, you could figure out what's going on, right? But now you all of a sudden, boom, right into your head, and you start spiraling. Take a few breaths, answer the phone. So many times things like this happen. You could be watching a show, right? And something could be happening. Two people could be arguing about something that you've argued with your partner or somebody else. And all of a sudden you notice your heart start racing. And then your partner looks at you like, what the fuck are you looking at? Like all of a sudden you're irritated, right? Because you did not pay attention to your body and what was happening. And you did nothing about it. So then all of a sudden, whatever's happened on the TV is now your problem right now, because it used to be your problem and it still is kind of a problem, but today you're not fighting over it, but it happened on TV and now you're fucked. Do you guys see what I'm saying? This could be for anything though. I'm giving you these random examples, but the truth is it can be for anything. You probably don't even know the last time you were triggered and you let yourself spiral, because it's a habit. It's just a habit. It's just a natural reaction. This happens, goes, you feel it, but you're not paying attention, goes to your head, boom, sky is falling. What the hell happened? I was having a good day, right? Now the sky is falling. All right. Hi, Kathy. All right. So what's your plan? 1, be mindful. Now from this moment forward, be mindful of how you're sabotaging your success. What are you doing? What do you notice you're doing or not doing? What are conscious decisions you find yourself making that are screwing everything up? One of them I can tell you, because I've heard a lot of this lately. Literally, before you take action, whatever it is, hi Shamanda, you give a whole list of reasons why it's fucked up, why it's not working, why it didn't happen, why things are falling apart. And then you, in the next breath, say, but this is what I'm going to do. No, the fuck it's not. Because that conviction and that power and everything you just gave to all of that list is now your fire to never do it. So this is what I was telling you earlier, Maya. She's in my Get Your Shift Together challenge, but this wraps right in. So just in case I forget to say it on the challenge live that I'm doing right after this, that's what I was saying when I was like, you can't do that. You can't have a list of shit you say, but then go, okay, but then I'm going to do it. No, you're not. Because that list is your ammunition to fail. That list is your power to go, I don't feel like it. That list is your reasons, your excuses, your fallback for when this gets fucked up. You can say, see, I told you they were sick and we had to do this. My life is so busy and I got to run the kids around. I take care of my mom and blah, 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 blah. So that I told you that was going to happen. So I had to rearrange the party. Well, no shit, because you put the forces ahead of you to make sure that happened. Let's leave all of that bullshit out. This is everybody, right? All the excuses, all of the reasons, all the shit, leave it out and say, this is what I'm doing. And then when the shit creeps up, you got to bat it out and keep taking action and bat it out and keep taking action. This goes back into last week's masterclass, step into your personal power. That is your ego still doing that. Remember, this is the list of reasons why you're going to fail, but go ahead and do it anyways. That's what's happening. See, it's crazy. You think, I would never do that. Why would I make this list of things so I could fail? Alishia, that doesn't make any sense. I wouldn't do that. Yes, you would. You do it all the time. You guys do it on phone calls with me. You do it in groups. You do it in trainings. You do it everywhere. You do it all the time. And it's interesting because when I bring that to people's attention, they always defend it. Well, I wasn't saying that I wasn't going to do it because of those things. Yes, you were. You just don't realize that you weren't going to do it because of those things. Yes, you were. That's what I'm telling you. You are not going to take this action because of what you said over here. They correlate. I got this. I'm going to do this. I'm going to build this business. I'm going to change my life. No, you're not, because you have this list of shit that you keep telling everybody, that you keep telling yourself. That list is everything. I think I'm going to leave it at that. So what's your plan? Stop making those fucking lists. Don't talk about it to anybody. Don't type it out to anybody. Don't say them to your fucking self. Focus on the action. Focus on the change. Focus on the new thing you're going to do. No future tripping. 0. You're not allowed to future trip. Count down from 90 up to 90. breathe, calm yourself down when something triggers whatever those feelings are inside of you, and then move forward. That's what I have for you today. If you haven't already, or if you didn't get the whatever it was, I keep thinking, the My Shit worksheet, make sure that you type mindset in the comments. It should be working now. Maya said she got it. So you guys can go ahead. I hope you can retype mindset in the comments and it should kick back to you. I will be here next week with your Love and Gratitude Masterclass, some journal prompts for you. It's a deep month, right? Getting your shift together is a deep month. Today is day 3 of my Get Your Shift Together challenge. If you have not signed up for it, I don't know. Maya, Latia, Jana, shout out in the comments what you guys think. If you have not signed up for the Get Your Shift Together challenge, you should. It's already so life-changing, and we're only on day 3. It's a very small group, so I'm able to show up in my element and help you step by step through this journey in this process. So you guys can sign up for it. It's $47. We are on day 3, but you can easily catch up. You can easily still join this challenge. So you guys can go to challenge.rockstardirectsales.com. Again, that's challenge.rockstardirectsales.com and and join the Get Your Shift Together challenge. It's a 14-day challenge. And if you want help with bookings, one-off training, it's no membership fee, nothing like that. You can go to rockcamp.rockstardirectsales.com. No matter what, I want you guys to head over to my free Facebook group, which is directsellersrock.com, and post your number 1 takeaway. What did you love? What was something that you got from it? It is intense. I mean, do you expect anything less from me than intense? All right. Yes, you guys do need to be in this challenge. So if you feel like these lives right here are resonating with you and you want to make a change and you want to have new habits and not sabotage your success, go to challenge.rockstardirectsales.com. That will get you into the Get Your Shift Together challenge. And literally, I'm going live right now for day number 3's live that goes with day number 3's homework. If you want to make a change, you got to do something different. So I will see you guys back here next week for the Love and Gratitude Masterclass. Make sure you sign up. You will get reminders, all of that good jazz. Thank you guys so much for being here. Talk to you soon. Bye.